Hello students, welcome back to our YouTube channel Geeks for Geeks, GATE, Computer Science and Data Science. In this video, we are going to discuss how to increase accuracy with speed, because many of the students are giving test series, they are getting some of the marks. So in this video, we are going to discuss that how to analyze the test series, how to increase the marks so that you can get extra 30 marks by practicing test series and working on that properly. Right, so these 30 marks are very important, because you know that like initial 30 to 40 marks is easy for every students to get, but then the process to reach to 70 above or 60 above, it gets difficult when we have solved the easy question. So we have to make sure that we'll have accuracy, we'll have efficiency, all those things. So in this video, we are going to discuss about that only. So why accuracy and speed matter in GATE? First of all, that why do you think that accuracy matters? Because there is a negative marking. That's why accuracy matter. And why speed? Because we have 3 hours to solve 65 questions, right? We have 65 questions which are of 100 marks, 3-hour duration, and we can increase those marks. We can increase our marks if we will work on our accuracy and speed. So accuracy matters because we have to make question correct, because there is negative marking. So if we'll be able to get extra 30 marks because of the practice in last 3 months, then what's the harm in that? There is only a benefit for it, right? So we are going to see that. The reality, basically what's the problem we feel while giving test series, because most of the students are giving test series and some of the students are getting some low marks. They feel like that we are getting such low marks, they are getting demotivated. So what are the reasons to getting low marks? Because you already have studied from past 6 months, you have already learned all the concepts. So why you are getting low marks? You are thinking that you haven't remembered anything, you do not know anything. That is not the case, because if you have given your past 6 months, past 4 months, 5 months in a particular subject, in all the subjects of GATE exam, then you remember everything, right? So what's the problem you are facing? There might be a possibility that you are in speed trap, right? You just want to complete the test and just do anything, just browse on your mobile phone, or go with your friends, or had a dinner, want to have a dinner. All these possibilities would wrap you in a speed trap, right? You want to complete the test, rushing through questions, sacrificing accuracy, leading to devastating negative marking, right? So when you want to complete your test, if it is of 3-hour test, just give 3 hours. And it does not mean that you would take the test to 5 to 6 hours. No, you do not do that. You have to keep time in mind, but you have to keep the accuracy in mind as well. Analysis paralysis. What does it mean? Being overly cautious, because again we have 3-hour time. I told you that you have to focus on accuracy. It doesn't mean that I'll give time 100, I'll give 50 minutes, 40 minutes on only 5 questions, or I'll give 10 minutes to 1 question. That's the thing I cannot do, right? Because I have to go through all 65 questions. I have to I have to solve all the questions, right? Why I'm saying that I have to solve all the questions? You would say that, ma'am, there are very less number of students who get 90 above marks, right? But I have to go through all the questions, because there might be a possibility that you have approaching till 55 questions and last 10 questions are easy. Then what would you do? So you have to browse all the questions, and you have to make sure that you would not overly cautious for the questions which you have answered already. And there might be a possibility that you are on a particular question and you are not getting it, so you should move on to next question without answering that question. It doesn't mean that you have to do negative there. It doesn't mean you have to give all your time to solve that particular question, right? So analysis paralysis. And then repetitive mistakes. Guys, what happens generally, because when I was preparing as well, I think that giving a test series means that I have to complete all the tests on the portal showing it to me. So I thought ki I'll give one test today, I'll give one test in the morning, one test in the evening, one test in the morning. I'll complete all topic wise, all subject wise tests. That was my plan. But that is a problem here. What is a problem? Because you are not revising, you are not analyzing what's the problem we have in our test, what's the mistakes I have done in the previous test. I was not just making it correct. I am not learning from it. So how I think that I'll be improved in the next test, right? So there should be a gap between first test and second test. And I do not mean by gap that you would take 1 month gap or 1 week gap or 5 days gap. It's up to you. You just have to make sure that between these two tests you would analyze your first test. You would what do I mean by analyzing? That means that you would learn from your mistakes, and if there is any topic you do not know about it and you forgot about it, that particular topic, you are going to revise it either by short notes or notes, anything that is required, right? So that is important, that you would not do repetitive mistakes, right? And you would get to know by giving 5 to 6 tests, you would get to know that what are the silly mistakes you are doing. So in next test, try to make sure that you would not do the silly mistake. That means calculation error, basic reading, that we have read the question which of the following is correct instead of which of the following is not correct, right? So these kind of silly mistake you would not do. Step early and build speed gradually. Guys, we have 3 months left around. So start topic wise test, right? Start subject wise test. Start immediately. After covering each syllabus, start the topic wise test and transition to it is now mid of October, and take 1 month to complete topic wise or subject wise, and still you are left with topic wise or subject wise. In mid of November, try to start your full length test as well, right? Try to start your full length test as well. And if you have some of your subject wise tests left, some of your topic wise tests left, make sure you would do that parallel, right? Strategic pacing, allocate approximately 3 minutes per question as baseline, then adjust based on difficulty level on your strength. Guys, that's what I can write. I can write anything here for strategic pacing, but that is not mandatory, that is not same for any student, right? Let's suppose this particular topic, transaction, is difficult for me. It is easy for any another student, right? So there might be a possibility that it is different for different students. So it's up to you. So that's why this test series works. So for between giving 2-3 tests, you would get to know that how to adjust your timing so that you would be able to solve all 65 questions with accuracy. Analyze every test thoroughly. This I already told you that you have to analyze. And what are the steps? Review all wrong attempted question, skipped questions, right? Analytic driven insights, and see that which are your weak topics, which are your subject areas, which subject areas needs improvement. Practice until perfect. Reattempt challenging questions, right? Some of the questions you have left, try to solve it by yourself later on by going through the solution or all. Do that. Strategic documentation. Just make a copy in which you would write down all the formulas where you have done the mistake, all the topics, so that you would know that what to revise again and again, right? So that's what you need to do here. Master time management technique. See guys, time management technique is that I told you that time management technique is that you have to complete 65 questions in 3 hours. That is the agenda, right? Now to fulfill that agenda, what you need to do, you just take first test and try to complete it in 3 hours. Either you would keep in mind that I'll give 3 minutes to one question, but you would not see again and again the time, na? But make sure that if you are not getting any question, you just skip it and move to next question. Later on, come back to that particular question, right? And do that in test series itself, so that you would do that in GATE exam as well. And guys, one more thing, most of the students are thinking that they are getting demotivated, that we are not getting test series as much as good marks as we want in GATE. Guys, test series are comparatively a step higher level, as compared to GATE exam, right? So that would like gives you the reason, right? Elimination mastery, use elimination strategies. Jo bhi question, one of the question you are not getting, just eliminate that and move to next question. Or this elimination strategies, basically if you have given the option, try to eliminate the option. If you are not prove any option, right, try to eliminate that and see that how the remaining option makes sense for being correct. Strategic movement, never spend more time, right, on a particular question. 1.5 minutes, like you are thinking about it and you are not getting any idea, so just do not spend 1.5 minutes more than that. Exam simulation, basically guys, what is exam simulation? When you are giving a test series, just make sure you are sitting on a table and a chair, and also like no one is disturbing you. It does not like there should not have been any disturbance, there should not have been any mobile notification, there should not be like you moving out for food or anything else. Just make sure that you would sit 3 hours properly, because I have seen that most of the many students come to me and say, ma'am, we were not able to sit in GATE exam for 3 hours. You have to make sure that you would be comfortable in that 3 hours without any noise and just keeping focus on your laptop. So you should be able to do that, because it does not have a because 3 hours sitting on a laptop gets difficult, and your mind working continuously for 3 hours, so it gets difficult. So make sure that you would, when you are giving a test series, you make atmosphere around yourself as you are giving GATE exam. Leverage detailed solution and doubt clearing. So guys, we have in our test series, in all test series basically, we have already given recorded solutions, so that would help you to get more understanding of that particular topic and different types of ways to solve a particular problem. If you are not getting anything from the test series, just go through the video solution. Real impact, how this strategy adds 30+ marks. Eliminate negative marking. If you would work on accuracy, you would eliminate negative marking. Increase question attempts, because you are just keeping in mind that you do not want to waste your time on any question which you do not know, so you would be able to cover all 65 questions. And also, if you are not able to prove any particular option is correct, then try to disprove all other options. Convert weakness to strengths. Targeted revision, guys, revision is very important. I told you that between 2 tests, make sure that there should be a revision time. Whatever you made a mistake in your previous test, you would not make in the next test. Make a new ones so that you can learn from them as well, right? And this learning goes till last of January, end of January, or before your exam. Real result, student implementing this systematic methodology consistently improve mock test by 20 to 30%, right? So try this and just let me know later on that it would help you or not. Your roadmap, select quality test series, balance and speed and accuracy, data driven improvement, and achieve your goal, right? This should be your roadmap. So yeah guys, all the best. That's all for this video. I hope this video is helpful and you would analyze your test and you would see how this strategy would help you in improvement test by test. So yeah, that's all for this video guys. Thank you for joining.